I'm a good lawyer and I've been doing it for decades. And over those decades, I've met a lot of lawyers, lots of really super lawyers, great lawyers. But I've never met anybody as skilled, impressive, competent, just outstanding as Sean Kent. Sean Kent is the lawyer that we all would like to be. He's just at a level above the rest of us. And he's humble and decent and fair. He's also brilliant and reasonable and nice and ethically outstanding. And so it breaks my heart. I just find it absolutely disgusting to see him being attacked for his good work in his most recent high-profile case. He was there because he's the best guy to do the job. And if I was in the position of Mr. Chow, I also would have asked Sean Kent to represent me if I was in that position, and I would have recommended him to anyone. And he did exactly what he was supposed to do. It wasn't a magical case. It was a case where the prosecution put in their evidence. The defense put in more evidence just to reveal it. It wasn't a situation where they were out to basically discredit a bunch of prosecution witnesses, and then explained it to the jury in a way that made sense. And ultimately, this is justice doing what it's supposed to do. And a lawyer should not be then subject to attacks. And the worst part about it is the attacks are based on skin color. It's racial attacks, ethnicity attacks. And there's nobody more appropriate to be at counsel's table than Mr. Kent. And when you see his courtroom presence, you get it, like you understand it. He is someone who worked to make himself that skilled. He worked to learn the law and to figure out what it takes, and then applies it every day. And his reputation is firmly established in the legal community, but he re-earns it every day with a courtroom performance as solid as he did in this case. And so it is disgusting. It is disgusting to see him attacked, vilified, facing all sorts of horrible comments on the internet and threats to him and his family on the basis of the fact that he did what he was supposed to do as a defense lawyer in the justice system that is in the United States, that we share most of so commonly with the US. And so it's very upsetting for me to see this. And I think when I look at it and I think of the current political state in the US, this is something that has been enabled. This is something that has been normalized. Racism has become normalized in the United States. And those people who have relied on this to advance their political careers, in other words, they've exploited racism for the purpose of advancing their political careers, should be revisiting, should be thinking about their behavior, because this is what enables this sort of thing. And this is when political leaders in the US should be stepping up and calling it out as this is wrong and these are the mistakes we've made to get to this point where people are reacting this way. But I don't think we're going to see that, because there's so much cowardice in the United States right now in the political realm, in the political class. But Sean Kent is one of the most courageous people you will possibly see, possibly ever get to meet or know of. And I view him as a hero, and I hold him as a personal hero because he's such an impressive individual. And I'm so glad that I got to know him, meet him, talk to him a couple times. I recognize where he is relative to me in the legal world. He is just that good and deserving of my thanks for him doing his job as he has, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. And I wish him well, and I certainly hope that people think twice before making such ridiculous, unfounded, and racist accusations when this is a person who is doing a service to society, a service to humanity, doing his job as well as he does.